For this video, I started with an a cappella on the first deck. So this is, the whole set is 3 tracks put into one. And the first track, Bumpin in D minor, the a cappella sits on the left-hand deck, which I just play an effect using the DJM. And then everything else is built up using the DJS. The clap's the first thing that is already programmed in. I then bring in a hi-hat individually, a kick individually, then I start adding a couple of drum loops in there, and then I can use the scale mode to then play the bass elements in. And there's 2 different basses within here. And then I have a synth, which I use the synth line over the top. The effects I mostly use are the dub echo, which is a fantastic effect. It really is an old school kind of delay effect. And I use that mainly on the synth line. So, and as you can hear with the min to max, it affects many different things. The delay time, the low pass, it has so many different qualities that are changed just by that simple knob, and it makes it very quick and very effective to kind of affect that sound. So the sequencer I use to mainly programming the kick element and the hat element. So I simply build a kick in there. And then I can introduce a hi-hat. And then what I tend to do is then increase the length. So I've then got 4 bars of that, which I can then do various other things with. So the live sampling really plays a big part in this routine. What I generally sample is the a cappella on the left-hand deck. So this is my remix of Gonna Get You Back by Asle. The a cappella is playing on the left-hand deck, and what I do is I feed that into the input on the DJS, which I can then loop up in real time and then use the hot slice feature to then cut it up and recreate the kind of edits I would have done in the production of the track. So I'll first sample it in.
Gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get you back.
So there you go, it's now in the sampler. And then I can use the hot slice to then cut it up. I'm gonna get you back.